Welcome to the ultimate guide on how to fight like Mike Tyson.
So, good instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it! As advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson. Down goes McNeely!
In this video, we'll break down Tyson's unique fighting style, covering his stance, offense, and defense in detail. Everything you're about to learn comes from my personal knowledge, in-depth research, and years of studying fight footage to truly understand the mechanics behind his technique. I'll also be sharing exclusive insights and techniques you won't find anywhere else online. This isn't just another breakdown. You're going to learn Tyson's style in a clear, simple, and practical way that no one else is teaching. Here's what you'll learn in this video: how to adopt Mike Tyson's proper stance, the foundation of his entire style, a deep dive into his defensive techniques, including precise head movement, counterpunching, footwork, body twisting, and how he blocked body shots, how to close the distance and get inside effectively, just like Tyson did against taller opponents, how to stalk and pressure your opponent without being reckless, the art of hitting without getting hit, how to generate knockout power and finish your opponent with precision, and much more.
That's it. There you go. Now you got again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good. That's what I mean. Be champ of the world someday. Just keep your mind where it's supposed to be. As people think he is. Everyone that sees me, they say, "Oh boy, you got that Tyson. You're lucky. You got that Tyson. He's an animal. He just loves to fight. He just loves to hurt people. He's not afraid of nothing." Very good. Well, when we're done with him, he won't look like he is anyway. He's got the potential to be go down as one of the best fighters ever. But he'll only reach that potential if he keeps his head screwed on straight.
This is Mike Tyson training on the heavy bag. He throws fast punches and moves his head to avoid punches.
That's it. Move quickly after the last punches you did.
Right up to the head.
I had horrible balance, coordination, but after the first week or two, I picked up right away. I'm just blessed, thank God, that
Mike Tyson in his prime trained harder than almost anyone. His days were packed with work, focus, and crazy discipline. Most people think they know his routine, but the real story is even more intense. Tyson woke up around 4 a.m. every day. No alarm needed. He got up, put on his shoes, and went straight outside for a long run. The world was quiet. The sun wasn't even out yet, and he was already getting stronger. After the run, he ate a simple breakfast: oatmeal, eggs, and vitamins. No junk, no fancy meals. Everything he ate was to keep his body sharp and ready for training. Later in the morning, he headed to the gym. This is where the real work started. He practiced shadowboxing, footwork, and fast head movement. He trained his eyes and his reactions so he could slip punches and strike back in a split second. Next came the bags. The heavy bag shook every time he hit it. He threw hard punches again and again until his arms burned. Then he worked the mitts with his trainers, focusing on speed, timing, and putting his whole body behind each punch. Tyson didn't use weights back then. He built his power with push-ups, sit-ups, dips, and neck exercises. He did hundreds of reps a day. His body got stronger from repetition and constant work. In the afternoon, he sparred with real opponents, sometimes 8 to 10 rounds. This is where he tested everything: his power, his footwork, his defense. Sparring was intense, and he pushed himself to keep going even when he was tired. Later, he studied fight videos, old champions, old styles, old tricks. He paid attention to tiny details and added new ideas to his own style. Even at night, he kept going. More sit-ups, more conditioning, more work. He trained his core non-stop because that's where his knockout power came from. Tyson became one of the most feared fighters in history because he trained with focus and discipline every single day. No shortcuts, no laziness, just hard work from morning to night.
So when it comes to Mike Tyson defense, it usually comes down to three things. The first one is his head movement. That's when he's right in front of his opponent and he's pretty much stationary. The second one is when he gets inside. He gets inside by moving forward and cutting angles, by using his head movement and footwork. And the third one is by blocking body shots. He either gonna block a body hook or a body straight punch. All right, so let's break down the head movement. So you can dodge pretty much any punch combination they throw at you, as long as you understand this head movement motion. So the first thing we're gonna go over is the slip. So when you slip, you're pretty much slipping the person's first punch and you're pretty much countering immediately. So when you slip, you're either gonna dodge a jab, a cross, or an uppercut. When you slip, those are the three different type of punches that you'll be able to defend when you slip. So that's the first one. You slip the first punch, which is either a jab, cross, or uppercut. Once you slip the punch, you quickly counter. If you don't counter and you don't do anything else, you're going to get hit with that second punch that he threw. You know, you counter immediately, or if he throws two punches, one at a time, not at the same time. You understand? So let's say he throw a jab, then he wait a second and he throw a two. Then you could slip the, you know, but if you throw it 1-2, you're better off slipping then rolling the 1-2 instead of, so the slip is pretty much, I use it for if somebody throw a straight punch at me or a jab, cross, or uppercut, I slip it and then I counter immediately.
He really wants to frustrate Mike Tyson. You see the intensity in Tony Tucker.
There was a big left hand by Tyson, and that was the one big punch. And another one. There was a big left hand.
Hands high. He works his way in.
Now here we see White, the mouthpiece come out with that left jab.
All the time. Oh, he got the job done there. I think he must have heard you there, Jim. What a peach of a left hook that was. And he's going to do it in the sixth because he's only midway through.
So, good instructions given by the ref in the early going. Mike gets it up.
Trying to keep my hands up. I'm moving. I'm trying to get to the side and look for the opening. And I see it.
And here it is.
Boom, straight.
Here he's against the ropes. I've never seen.
And there's a right hand uppercut, and down goes Douglas.
And is backing up. Now perhaps he's trying to bait him to come in and to relax, because that was the effect of it.
The right hand does most damage.
There was a big right hand. More in this round than he was in the first round. Got nailed with the left hook.
Trying to end it here in round number 5.
15th fight of the previous 15, 11 inside a round.
Tyson clips him with the left hand. Look at this combination. Tyson, let's watch the finishing blow. Crushing right hand. Wow, with a left hook, then a right hand right in the temple bone, and he's in trouble here. He reels backwards.
This is what Proto expected. He said he's not looking for the Tyson who fought McKinley and Mack.
Left jab.
he must also keep that right hand up and pow. There's that left hook.
This is where the power comes from.
The reason people fear Mike Tyson because he's one of the few, if not the only man, that can knock you out in the heavyweight division with one punch.
So to roll a hook, you squat down, you do a U under the hook. If he, whatever side he threw it on, that's the side you roll on for the hook. So if you throw a right hook, you squat down and you roll under that hook and make sure you're on the shoulder side. So you squat down and roll under the hook on his shoulders if you throw it on the right side. And if you throw it on the left side, you squat down and roll on the left side under his shoulders or under the hook past his shoulders.
As advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson. Down goes McNeil.
I'm glad you pointed it out because down he goes.
Go back to your leg. Look how deep. Go back to your leg. You move your punch and go hit.
I watched him.
Bring it back. It's all about keeping your distance. Outside of the shoulder.
Are there any considerations when you're moving your head, like you're trying to get your head out of the center line?
No, well, you want to get out the center, but the objective for him to throw the punch before you can counter. Like if he throws the punch here, you count here, you go to here, and you're still on the outside.
So you want them to miss, and when they miss, that's your opportunity.
Absolutely. Sometimes you can punch while he's punching, you can throw boom at the same time. As he's punching, boom, you go down.
Absolutely.
It's all about moving after you punch. As soon as you punch, you're gone. Whatever it is, boom, side, whatever it is, you have to go.
I love that foot movement. Is that something that Casamado taught you?
Yeah, twisting.
So if they have, like, he's got crazy long reach. When you would fight guys with long reach, you could still have to go in.
You have to go because they have to reach. You have to go here to counter, to go here to counter. You know what I mean? You gotta go fast, move your head. You gotta make them go. Cause when you come fast, it's only two punches. They go straight punches or hooks. And you're anticipating. There's no way you're gonna get in close. Well, if you want to go this way, how you want to go? Here, when you punch here, go in. Yeah. You gotta be distance. You gotta get to the side. You gotta be defensive. You get to the side. It depends. Like you do like this. You gotta go. You go to the kid and hit you. Yeah. A guy like he's going to be outside you, punch, but you can't hit him. If I hit him, I can hit him. You can boom, boom, boom. Go back to your leg. Look how deep. Go back to your leg. You move your punch and go hit. I watched him. Bring it back. It's all about keeping your distance. Outside of the shoulder.
Show me how you set up your offense against any fighter, because you're an offensive fighter. What are you looking to do?
I'm using to have the guy throw punches. They have my hands. I'm having him throw punches so I can counter. Like when you move, I can move uppercut with him. I'll throw right hand. But that's the whole thing. You can't do nothing. The guys go standing. You have to make something happen. It's away from the do something so you can counter the punch.
How are you moving your feet, Mike?
Just go and look.
5ラウンド目。素早いステップワークから強烈な右フック。
Swing around on your opponent's side and then crack. Oh, he got a right uppercut, another right uppercut, and down goes Mathis.
As you know, I made the move and I caught him. I tried to catch him again. Then I caught him off the top of the head again. Then there's another one. Just glanced and really didn't hit him as hard.
Alright, so let's move on how to get inside. Let's say you're facing an opponent that likes to use footwork or they just keep backing up. So pretty much you want to get inside by using your head movement and footwork. So there's pretty much 4 ways to do it. The first way is the basic footwork. Pretty much you're using the basic boxing fundamental footwork where you're just moving forward, left, or right. So yeah, that's what you got. You got the basic footwork movements. That's the first one to get inside. The second way to get inside is by stepping in, which is you got 2 ways to step in. So when you step in, you're pretty much stepping in Like, let's say he throws a straight punch, you can slip the straight punch. He throws a left straight punch, you can slip on the left side towards his shoulders, but you want to also step in at a 45 degree. So when he throw the punch, you slip and step in at the same time. You can do the same thing with rolling. If you throw a hook on the left side, you squat down and roll into the shoulder side. You know, that's one way to get in. The second way to step in is by, you know, pretty much moving forward by slipping side to side and switching your stance for your footwork part. So you're slipping side to side and switching your stance on your feet so you can be able to move side to side effectively while moving forward. Same thing with the hook. You can roll multiple hooks moving forward by rolling side to side, but also switching your stance to be able to move forward whilst rolling side to side. One of Mike Tyson's favorite moves is called twisting. Pretty much it's pretty much when you cut the angle, like let's say you're in front of your person, you can end up on his left side or his right side. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some videos on how to do that, but pretty much you can use the twist to counter your opponent. Let's say he throws a straight punch, you can slip the straight, then quickly twist, and now you're on his right side, and then you can counter effectively. And whenever you counter and you're in this twist position, you can also step to the side behind him. When you on the like let's say you're on the side of him and you counter him, you're on the twist position and you counter him. You want to step behind him, not in front of him. After you counter, you want to step behind him so you can continue countering him every time he try to turn into you. Okay, so I pretty much use the twist to is pretty much another switch up if I want to counter my opponent, or if I just want to cut the angle, I don't want to be in front of him.
Shifting is a footwork move where you temporarily switch stances to close the distance, apply pressure, or give your opponent a different look. It's pretty much you pivoting forward off the lead foot, then bring your back foot forward. This will make you shift and switch your stance. The step shuffle is one of the quickest ways to change angles to attack your opponent, and is a move often linked to Mike Tyson. To do the front step shuffle, with your front foot, take a small step forward and slightly to the side while keeping your head off the center line like you're slipping a punch. Then, do the shuffle by moving your rear foot to your lead foot, while you hop and switch stance at the same time to a new position at a 90-degree angle. On the other hand, the back step shuffle is done with your back foot first. To do the back step shuffle, bring your rear leg forward and slightly to the side, while moving your head off the center line. In this case, you'll be switching your stance for a second, then step back into your stance with the shuffle by hopping and twisting your body.
You make the twist. Yeah. Boom. No twist. Clearly on everything the moves, boom. That everything. Boom, 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 boom. Keep going back. Hey, every time you move. Turn towards you. It's good. The object could be behind you. They can't see the punches. Heads up. Left side is perfect. Ooh, perfect.
The object of the game is like when I hit the punch, like the punch, boom, boom, and then I twist it, and boom, and I'm at the side where you can't hit me. Like if you expect me to be here and you're throwing punches here, you're throwing punches here, but I'm here already, and I'm perhaps gonna hit you already a couple of times. I'm punching him, it's twisting, bing, bing. Yeah.
One of the things you've done great during your career is cut off the ring. Now, give me an example of cutting off the ring. And
normally the fighter going this way, that's this. Boom.
And then how do you punch off of that?
Huh?
And how do you set up your offense?
Normally I'm jabbing.
Right.
I'm jabbing. When you're jabbing, the guy goes boom, boom, and you run into the punch.
When it comes to his offense, all he pretty much do is he pretty much uses combinations, and right after he throws his combination, he moves his head in a specific motion. You can use the motions that I gave you in this video because that's pretty much what he does. I promise you, you can watch all his videos, all his fights. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So what you want to do is you want to throw your combination and then move your head immediately. So you're pretty much using your combination and then using your defensive motions to defend yourself. Tyson also likes to use the jab to get inside and counter his opponent. So pretty much, let's say you want to get inside, you can jab your way in by pushing off the back foot, jab your way in, but don't just jab your way in. be prepared to defend and counter. So pretty much you're jabbing your way in and being prepared to counter whatever punch he throw at you.
Never back up. Like if you punch, boom, 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 then move. The last, whatever punch is, the last one you move on that side. All right? Don't ever stay after you finish, never back up, go forward. Don't retreat. When you punch it, move here. Never move here. Always where the punches can go this way. It's really basic, you know. Just pretty much jab. When he was jabbing, Canelo should be moving, flipping the jab for the final uppercuts. So I can anticipate the combination. You gotta push up your heel back. Push, you gotta push on your legs and your floor, get quick. You gotta be on the fast. Sleep, do that. Sleep and then do that.
So are you just moving them back in?
Move side, back inside. You gotta do all kinds of work.
Let me see it a couple of times, man. This is awesome.
Jab, sleep, do that. Right. Jab, sleep, do that. Yeah. Jab, sleep, do that.
You're positioning your hip, right?
Go ahead. Swing.
Boom. But you're stepping in, or am I stepping in as I punch at distance?
Yeah.
That's it. So it's like.
Don't reach your hand. Keep it up. Keep it up.
You want an uppercut, right hand?
Keep my head out.
Okay.
Ooh. Beautiful. Stay with it. You try to do it hard, connected. Oh. Move your head after me, man. Come back. Fighting because you see the guy with the hand. You gotta get in. It's jab. Jab. Go with the jab. Wait, come behind your jab. I never came with the straight jab, but I always should have. Yeah, here. But hold it forward. I'm not at the end of the line. Stay close.
Most people think of Tyson as a knockout artist, but his jab was one of his most underrated weapons. It was quick, powerful, and explosive, allowing him to close the distance against taller opponents. He used it not just to land shots, but to set up his devastating hooks and uppercuts.
Doesn't have anything to do with the length of your arms or anything. Jabbing is all to do with timing. If you throw your jab at the right time, you could be 5'6", and I'll jab a guy 6'4".
The jab is the most important punch in boxing. The best fighters in history have used the jab as their primary weapon to control fights, break down opponents, and even set up knockouts. The jab is not only the most accurate punch in boxing, but it's also the safest. Since it's thrown from the lead hand and doesn't require much movement, you can throw it while maintaining your stance and balance. A great jab isn't just about landing. It's about disrupting your opponent's vision and rhythm. You can use the jab to blind or block your opponent's vision. A jab in their face forces them to look away or flinch. Distract and keep them defensive. A busy jab keeps your opponent occupied, stopping them from setting up their own offense. Use your jab to break down opponents before delivering the finishing shot. The jab is the most important punch in boxing for a reason. It controls distance, blinds opponents, sets up power shots, and keeps you safe from counters. If you master the jab, you can dictate the pace of any fight. This is Mike Tyson training on the mitts. He throws fast and accurate combinations, then moves his head to avoid punches.
That's it.
This is Mike Tyson training mitts at age 58. Even at that age, he's still fast and dangerous.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike. Чисто. Просто. Nice one, Mike. Fine. More, Mike.
Look where your left hook is when you finish.
Nice one, Mike.
Perfect, man.
Que pariu!
No opponent, no equipment. Just Tyson and his imagination. He moves gracefully, throwing punches, slipping, and pivoting. Shadow boxing allows him to focus on form, visualize his opponent, and perfect his technique. Every movement is intentional. Every punch, every slip, and every step.
That's it. There you go. Now you got, again. Who's the last guy to stop? Time. Very good. That's what I mean.
Shadowboxing is one of the best ways to improve your boxing skills. It helps with good form and technique, footwork, defense, and overall fight IQ. It's also great for warming up, and you can get a great workout as well. If you're a beginner or an advanced fighter, mastering shadowboxing will take your game to the next level. In this video, I'll break down exactly how to do it properly, so you can train like a pro. When shadowboxing, you won't need any equipment, and you can shadowbox anywhere. Plus, you'll be able to work on your game plan for a fight. Before throwing a punch, you need to be in the right position. Keep your feet apart, knees slightly bent, hands up to protect your chin, chin down, shoulders relaxed, and elbows tucked in. Stay on the ball of your feet and ready to move. Your stance should feel balanced, not stiff. Your stance is the foundation of everything. Without a strong stance, your punches and movement won't be effective. First, you want to make sure you have good form and technique. This will help you build good habits. Start slow, then speed it up once you have good form. Work on fixing your bad habits by drilling the technique properly over and over again. Work on your footwork as well when shadowboxing. Make sure to keep your feet apart all the time, so you'll always be in position to attack and defend. Also, make sure you're always moving on your toes and moving around in a circle. Use angles and use your pivots as well. When punching, make sure you don't drop your non-punching hand. Bring your hand back to your face after punching and your elbows tucked to protect your body. Stay relaxed and don't hold your breath. Make sure to exhale after each punch. Also, mix up your punches. Make sure to go to the head and body. When moving and punching, make sure to step with every punch. Use feints to trick your imaginary opponent. Throw single shots and combinations as well. Shadowboxing isn't just about attacking, it's also about defense. Work on your footwork, head movement, and blocking. Use your defense after each punch to avoid counters. Practice countering immediately after slipping or dodging. Shadowboxing is most effective when you visualize an actual fight. You want to picture yourself fighting an opponent. Imagine him throwing punches at you and also defending your punches as well. Don't just punch randomly, make it realistic and challenge yourself. If you have access to a mirror, use it to check your form. Watch your footwork to ensure you're moving correctly, and fix any mistakes in real time. A mirror is one of the best training tools for self-correction. If you're experienced, adding light hand weights can build endurance and speed. Use 1 to 2 pounds hand weights to add resistance. Keep your punches controlled, don't overextend. Focus on speed and technique, not power. This will help you develop faster hands and stronger shoulders. To make your shadowboxing feel like a real fight, work in 3-minute rounds with 30-second to 1-minute breaks. Use the first round as a warm-up, then turn up the pace. Start slow, then increase intensity each round. You can work on a specific technique for every round. This will help you build stamina and get used to fighting at a high pace. Shadowboxing is one of the best ways to sharpen your boxing skills. It improves your movement, punching, defense, and overall fight IQ. Work on each technique 10,000 times to become great at it. Whether you're a beginner or advanced fighter, practicing shadowboxing the right way will take your game to the next level. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more boxing tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
He has the ability, he has the potential.
What does it take for a real knockout puncher to get the job done?
Well, there's a certain kind of knockout punches. There's something, being a big man really doesn't matter. It has no significance in knocking out someone. The main point is the quickness and what you throw the punches and the leverage is what you have in the shoulder snap. And the object of really knocking out an individual is throwing a punch where he can't see. And when there's combination punches, and when you throw punches and you keep his mind preoccupied with the body punches, and the other two punches that come to the head are the knockout punches. And then again, there's one-punch knockout punches, which they throw one punch to the body, boom, boom, and then the other punch to the head, which again, the opponent's mind is so preoccupied on the one punch but you rattle them just a little bit, and then that's when the other punch comes in.
Now, what I see in what you're saying is one, getting the shoulder in. A lot of fighters are arm punches. And secondly, the quickness so that the opponent doesn't see the punch, and that's what knocks him out. He's not prepared for it.
Absolutely.
Wasn't one punch at a time with Mike Tyson. It's punches in bunches. Did you have a favorite combination during your career? And still during your career, is there a favorite combination?
Yeah, the right hand, boom, boom, left up to your head.
Mm-hmm.
Right hand, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I took that well.
Survive. It's always good to illusion. Hit here first. Boom, boom. Get his hands out. Boom. Hit on his back.
Because when somebody get you, the first reaction is this.
Yeah. You never one punch. Always more than one punch.
Right, this is just a tap.
No, yeah.
So you had it here, and then you bring it up.
Yeah. And then here behind his back.
Behind the back.
Boom. Yeah.
Boom. Why? Oh my. I'm finna work it out!
Jab. When jab you, boom, boom. Punch through the bag. Oh, that looks good. Keep your balance. Knees bent. Power comes from the knees. Eyes up, chin down.
Logan, you need to bend your legs and lean more forward. Just straight up. The P.2 style is known as almost like crab technique in Japanese karate. Your hand is down, your hands up, and you jab, you're punching, and you're moving as you're coming in, and you're very aggressive.
Every time you punch it, you need to make sure it's punching. That power, that's how you get the power with the feet.
Mike, what are the numbers?
Huh?
What are the numbers?
7?
Yeah.
Boom. 1 hook. Boom. 2 straight hook. 5 flip. Number. 5, 6. 3.
What's your favorite punch? Uppercut?
No. Right hand.
Right hand.
People in general saying, you're not as big as I thought you was. Guys your size doing all that damage. I always thought you were bigger. You know, it's to my advantage because most fighters are used to fighting opponents 6'3", 6'2", the average heavyweight. And I feel that I use it to my advantage because I move my head, I'm very quick, and I'm low to the ground, and it's very difficult to hit me. I crouch low just to make my opponents punch down because I know where they're going to punch at. Because I'm down there and I'm looking at them because I'm so low, and I come up, I feel it's to my advantage because they can't see most of my punches coming. I get a lot of leverage from my punches, and it doesn't matter if I punch up or straight or down or around. I have good leverage.
You always benefit from fighting because people who don't fight well teach people to fight well. That's normally how it goes. You never hear no great legendary fighter being a great trainer. It's it's probably 1%.
Like Emmanuel Stewart is a great example, right?
Exactly.
Emmanuel Stewart is not a guy that people knew as like a great heavyweight fighter, but my God, what a fucking trainer he was.
That's what happened when you don't fight, you can teach. In everything.
There's some guys that are, but like Freddie Roach was a good fighter, and Freddie Roach is an amazing coach. There's exceptions.
Now that you've learned the fundamentals of Mike Tyson's fighting style, it's time to put the work in. Drill each technique consistently. Aim for at least 10,000 repetitions per technique. Start slow to build proper form, and gradually increase your speed as you gain confidence and understanding. Be sure to apply these techniques in your sparring sessions as well. Stay calm and relaxed during training. This will help you stay focused and allow you to see everything more clearly in the ring. If you commit to this process, you'll be well on your way to fighting just like Mike Tyson. Want to get better at boxing while actually enjoy learning it? On my Patreon, you'll learn real boxing techniques, watch epic fighter highlights, and get exclusive videos, all ad-free. It's everything boxing fans love in one place. Become a member today. The link will be in the video description.